Hey, we're live from the studio again with Dr. J.
Save your fruits and vegetables with Rich Fresh. All right, it's Rick Dees, and listen, he's a doctor of organization. He's the amazing Dr. Gray, and he will prevent these words in your life.
I can't wait to fire you.
And now it's time for Lori's Listings.
Welcome back to the Strictly Business Show with me, Dr. J and Dr. Lori. It's time for your listings.
Woohoo! It's time for Lori's Listings. We've got some great information for you right now, right? It's the holidays. And if you're on the market, I know you're following me, you're checking me out, seeing what I've got for sale. We've got some great stuff for sale right now. We do have a fantastic condo in Laverne. That's got a new great price at $245, right? And then we got a couple commercial spots available as well. But you know, most importantly, what's going on right now on the market is those are that have their houses for sale. Like, how do you thrive in a real estate market when you're selling your house? Let me tell you, this is what you do. You get the sign in the front yard, right? You make it happen. You make it look pretty. 2,
For sale sign?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
and it's a Lori Alvarez and team
that.
sign. You get the sign in the front yard. Don't tell me I don't want your sign in my front yard. Guess what? That attracts people. They're looking for the sign. Put it in your front yard. Seriously, people are like, oh, I don't want a sign. What are you thinking?
Is your face on there? You got your face on your
Yes,
sign?
yes. Thank you for
Well, you're
great
allowed.
question.
You have a pretty face. I've seen some people like, why did you put your face on this sign? Put Baby Yoda on your sign.
Number 2, get focused here. Get focused. Number 2, right? What do you want to do? You want to make sure you decorate, but don't overdo it. Don't be crazy about it, right? Put the decorations out.
Don't put the Jesus and the baby Jesus in the front yard.
No, I'm not anti that. I am, however, saying don't have a million Santa Clauses all over the house.
That's just
probably
ridiculous.
not going to work.
That's just ridiculous.
Right? And then number 3, make sure your photos look fantastic so that way you look amazing, because guess what? You're one of the few that was brave enough to go on the real estate market amidst all the junk that was going on. You know, people are shopping, people are doing holiday planning, they're having parties, and guess what? You need to have a holiday party at your house. Showcase your house and how you can host in this house, right? Because then people go, oh my gosh, I want to buy this house. I want to have a party here. And guess what? They may just know someone that wants to buy your house.
Should you be picky about your guest list on a time like that?
I would say, we would say bring guests to bring friends. Like, okay. Right? That would be the best time to do that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Even in your business, like you should have a holiday party in your business. If you're a business owner, business suggestion for you all, like throw a holiday party for all your number 1 clients. Bring them in, right?
Absolutely.
So anyways, the buyer that's out there looking for your house right now, number 4, right? They're serious, and they're going to work hard to get to your house. So if the weather sucks, be ready for it. Make it easy for them. Have an umbrella ready. Have the house nicely set up. Have a carpet there to help them when they bring in the wet shoes. Don't be like, oh, I'm so grumpy. It's cold and wet outside, and I don't want you to look at my house. If they're coming in the rain, they're paying big bucks, people. So open the doors. Make it happen.
Work is because he was up for a promotion and he invited all the big wigs and he did a great party with the company budget. He said, hey, Let me do it.
Yes.
Give me the budget.
Yes.
And he did a fabulous party.
Yes.
Drinks, all the executives saw that he could organize, he could lead, he
Yes.
could promote.
Yes.
They went to the house, had all these games and activities. Everybody was happy, and he got the promotion.
Yes.
So
we had our staff party on Friday, and that's why I'm a little bit worse for wear today.
is that the one where Dr. J wasn't invited again?
This was the staff only one, and mistakes were made. Things were happening. That
I'm not a staff person again. Was Larry L?
Which is super cool. And it's because of our productivity and how much business we do. They happen to know, plus they know our location because they do want a very specific location for homes.
So any, we're based out here in Hollywood, California. So if any of your producers out there, directors, want to perhaps consult a real estate agent for
Right
some
here.
filming opportunities,
I'm
you should
cheap.
maybe
I'm free.
Talk to Lori. And what's that phone number again, Lori?
909-227-4196.
And build a show around Dr. Lori, too.
Oh, I would love that.
A
Let's
show.
do it.
Big time show. Lamont Reed is watching on Facebook, a good friend of
Hi,
ours.
Lamont.
And Patricia Summerlin Sunny from Glow says, hi, Mike. She only says hi to you, Mike G.
Great show yesterday, Sunny.
Hi, Mike G. Oh, what you got going on, man? What you got going on with Sunny?
We'll talk about it off the air.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's switch gears to some tech business.
Tech. Here we go.
Okay, in tech business this week, here we go again. Apple is now offering free genetic testing. Yes, that's right. Free genetic testing to its Silicon Valley employees. Now, if you remember, in November 17th show, we talked about Amazon launching an Amazon Care app for their employees to get doctor visits, and their Seattle-based employees to get live consultation with doctors. Now, Apple, another tech company, is offering genetic testing dedicated to the health clinics known as AC Wellness for employees and their dependents near its headquarters. It's been working for Color for several months, according to several people. It's been it's a direct knowledge of the discussions, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of talk here. Basically, it's another tech company that's offering stuff like this to find out personal stuff about you. Now, Dr. J doesn't want to be an alarmist, but we talked about Amazon. I don't think you just want your organization, and y'all correct me if you want here.
Sure.
You want your organization to offer you benefits, but you want to take your benefits elsewhere. Okay, it's kind of like suing your company and you ask your company for the number of a good lawyer.
Yeah.
All right? I don't want to, if you work for Amazon, you shouldn't be doing your medical business. And I know it's a third party, blah, 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 it's confidential information. Now Apple's offering genetic testing for their employees, and they can find out all kind of things here. It talks about, it can find out, first of all, what different races are in your line, where you come from, originated from. And they can also find out if you have you're predisposed to any health problems.
I have two issues with this. First
Please.
of all, I think that the first issue that you just, the health issues, let's say you do get this genetic testing and they find out you're susceptible to some sort of hereditary genetic disease like cystic fibrosis, just something like that. Who's to say that Apple at the corporate level is like, hey, maybe we should get rid of this person because if they have a child with a genetic disorder, we're going to have to pay through the nose for insurance. Number two.
Yes.
Let's say maybe you have a relative that maybe he's lived a life of crime. And so, maybe they take your DNA. This is how they got the Grim Sleeper. They take your DNA. They say that, oh, this guy's family matches a specific genetic profile of someone who's committed crimes, and therefore you just pretty much turn in your own cousin, your cousin Nikki, for doing some scandalous stuff. And Brand.
I think you made some excellent points, Mike G. We're on the same page. How about you, Dr. Lori?
We have one of those cousins, so I have a feeling that could happen.
We all have one of those cousins. I have two of them.
I have a couple other thoughts and observations too, as well. It's like if they do that genetic test prior to you getting hired, like maybe they could find out that you've got some health issues, and so they choose not to hire you. I just don't know why they would want to offer that as an incentive. You can buy it online for like $100, right?
Well, it's free. It's free. And this is their way. Amazon's saying the same thing. This gives them the competitive advantage because this lures people to want to come work for them.
Yeah, I don't know. What about you guys out there? What do you think about genetic testing, offering it as an employer?
Facebook, what do you think about this? I mean, I want the benefits. That's fine. But let me find my own doctor. I understand this doctor's got to be in the network. No one has any idea who my doctor is, the conversations, and they say, oh, it's all a third-party thing. And it's anonymous and all these things, but it just makes me nervous that you're offering services that get so personal in my family line, my health. Yeah. Why you got to know that? Yeah. And it's getting to a point where this may be a requirement.
Yeah.
From some organizations. Hey, listen, no, it's not saying it is, but we can get to that point. Hey, you want to work for us? It's required that you get genetic testing.
Genetic testing.
Or this is what we offer. You should take advantage of it. And it's just, like I said, I don't want to be an alarmist, but listen, you want your benefits to be away from your workplace. And if they pay a decent salary, I don't know, but it's not a good idea. All right.
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan either. Mike G's not a fan. You're listening to they're a fan of the show. You're listening to the Strictly Business Show with me, Dr. J, on the CRN Digital Talk Radio Network. We'll be right back. Come back with us.
So what do you guys think out there? I mean, honestly, truly, like, do you think like, oh, I'm going to go work for this company because they're offering me genetic benefits? I don't know. Are you a business owner and would you want to offer genetic benefits? Like, here's free genetic testing. I don't know. It's kind of interesting, right?
Yeah, that's just crazy.
I just think that that's something you can get like independently, offline. It's kind of your own thing.
Yeah. So next we're going to talk about, this is the last segment, right, Mike?
Yeah, last segment.
We're going to talk about what to do if you win the Mega Million, $372 million jackpot.
Oh, we've got plenty of houses for sale if you win the Mega Millions. Call us now. What would you do with that money?
Quiet, protect your ticket, sign the back of your ticket, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, we're online. Say hi now.
Oh, hi, everybody. This is Dr. J. Thank you for joining us. You were late. You're late for joining us.
My fault, not yours. Never be mean to the clients.
I'm sorry. You can be late all you want. Be late anytime you want. Just get here safely, like Dr. Lori got here safely. That's important.
I did. I got here safely. Traffic sucked on the 210 today.
We gotta get 2 hours, Mike. These shows are going by too fast.
Yeah.
2 hours. Right? Isn't that cool though? Restored called me. Have you seen the show? I have not seen the show either. Have you?
Yeah.
Like yours is not a Spanish style house. I was like, man, who do I know that has like a Spanish style house?
If you ever need a house that looks like the White House, Mike Horn's house looks like the White House.
Really? Okay. Nice.
The town that I grew up in, they filmed so many TV shows and movies there. And a lot of my classmates had TV shows and movies filmed in their houses. I had one family friend who they filmed that show 30-something in their house.
Right?
$180,000 they paid them.
Wow, that is phenomenal, fantastic. Ooh, we're going on. It's time. I wish you guys could hear what I hear.
He's the amazing Dr. Gray. He's Mr. Organized. He can organize your life too. And if rash develops, let's continue use.
If a rash develops, continue use.
Welcome back to the Strictly Business Show with me, Dr. J, and my co-host, Dr. Lori Alvarez, bringing you the business news you really care about because business is good. Email address, Doctorj, DOCTORJ, at strictlybizshow.com. Mike G, what's your email? You never give out your email. Give out your email.
It's MGAREY at CRMTalk.com, or follow me on Twitter. It's Mike_Gary. That's GAREY.
I didn't say all that.
DMs are
His Twitter account. Jeez. Mike G's got a lot of fans out there. Okay. In our last segment, we're going to talk about some pop culture business. The big $372 million jackpots tonight.
Money, money, money.
Money. And I have in my hand a list of things that you should do if you so happen to win this $372 million jackpot tonight, or any jackpot making millions of dollars, because there's some things you should do. And number one is, you hear that? Silence. You should keep quiet. Don't jump out the front door and say, I just won $372 million. Especially if you live in a certain neighborhood, like Mike G's neighborhood, and say, I just won $372 million. Okay, they probably won't believe you anyway, but they'll think you're nuts, but somebody may take you seriously. And even though if you just won it, you won't have it right there, I don't know what people will do. So you're urged to keep quiet. Now, based on some states, you can't not be anonymous. I think in New York, if you win this money, you got to come out and say it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, some states require that you do have to come out and say it. But they say, just in case you don't want any outlaws or in-laws, friends, long-lost buddies, that money you owe people, like that $500 you owe somebody, to come out and say they want their money now, you should keep this quiet. Maybe plan a short little trip while the announcement's being made. Change your number, but you should be quiet. Yeah, I'm changing my number, believe it. Number two, protect your ticket. The standard advice from experts is to sign the back of the winning ticket. So that if you are separated from it, your signature can help ensure you still get the prize. Now, according to certain laws, and I think this is in New York and California maybe, if you sign the back of that ticket, you're basically signing saying, hey, you can put my name in the paper.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, but eventually you do got to sign the ticket. All right, so I mean, this is a good promotional thing for the lotto. They're promoting it that way to make more money at it. They're going to use you as a tool to market it. Okay, so you want to sign the back of your ticket because whoever signs it is the winner. Okay, so
if you have the ticket, you pick the numbers. I come up on you and gaffle you, and then sign my name on the ticket.
It's yours.
That's mine now.
It's yours. It's yours.
Dr. J,
That's why you got to keep quiet, Mike G. You got to keep quiet about this. Somebody hit you over the head, sign their name on the back of the ticket.
You guys got to be nice.
It's hard out there.
It's just business. It's never personal.
It's never personal.
I get that. I'm in real estate.
It's hard out there for a pimp. Okay. All right, so you want to sign the ticket, all right, and protect it. Now, the legal thing is also, and if you win this much money, your first step is to go to the biggest law firm in your city. Cromwell, Lewis, Johnson, whoever. And if you go in there and say, listen, I won multi-million dollars and you got proof, I can assure you they will stop everything. They will lock the doors. The partners will come out and meet you if they're not there. The receptionist will page them, say, I need an attorney. I just won millions of dollars. I want to set up a trust. If you set up a trust, and I don't know if you have any lawyers out there, I believe you don't have to give your name out there if you put it in a trust.
You can also form an LLC.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can form an LLC or a trust. I think a trust is a little better. All right.
For tax purposes, yes.
Yeah, for tax purposes. But that means the blood-sucking lawyers are going to take a third of the money.
Sure.
Or whatever you negotiate for. Maybe you can negotiate with them.
Negotiate.
Hey, I got $300 million here. I'm giving you 15%. Get out in my face.
I'm sure if you just wrote them off maybe $250, they'd be fine with that.
They'll probably be fine with that. So protect your ticket. And just make sure you sign the back of the ticket correctly. You probably want to use your legal name, not Pookie and not Mike G. You're gonna say Mike Gary.
So you're not signing Dr. J on the back of that ticket?
No, I'm signing your legal name. Number 3, they want you to chill. Chill those fools out. Okay, wait for the wolf to arrive. Okay, while you might be eager to claim your winnings, experts say it's best not to rush over to the lottery headquarters. You're right. Because you have basically from 3 to 6 months to a year to claim your prize. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I win $300 million, I'm not going to wait about 6 months
You're going to see
collect my
me in
money.
a tent out front of the lottery offices that night.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you going to wait for this, Dr. Lord?
No.
Well, you pay. You probably can wait about 4 months.
Yeah. No, I would hustle over there too.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you
I
this.
check their business
A lot
hours.
can happen to that ticket in 3 or 4
Exactly.
months.
So Dr. J is what's 322? You said 322 million.
372 million.
Yeah,
Are you
72.
taking the lump sum, or are you taking the 20 years?
Well, here you go. This is the bottom line. This is my next point I was getting. Consider the bottom line. Okay, so basically, the IRS is going to take about 24% before the money reaches you.
If you do the lump sum, or if you do the over 20 years.
Either or.
Oh, really?
They're going to take that much money out of it. It depends on, okay, here's the deal. If it's 372 million, if you take the cash option, you're talking about 251.6 million.
Okay.
After the 24%, you're talking about a measly $191 million. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's a lot of money.
Sure.
Or you can span it out over 3 decades, they say.
Sure.
Here's my thing, is every time there's a new president, hopefully next year, the tax laws change. So if you spread it out over some time, you could take advantage of certain investments. Like the tech investments are very good right now. But 5 years from now, they may not be. Maybe something new out there. So at least if you're getting a little bit every year, you can make certain moves and maybe save a little money different years.
Yeah, also, if you win it when you're 25, you should probably go with the 30 years. If you win it and you're 65,
Yeah, you're right. You should
I'm
take
just
that.
thinking you should go see a wealth advisor before you decide whether or not you're going to take it all.
Yeah, that's the last suggestion. It says get your ducks in a row. That's why they want you to rush things. Get an accountant, get an attorney, get people you trust. I'm not saying you can't tell your relatives about it. You can if you have a lawyer in your business, in your family, somebody you really trust. But the problem is if you take the lump sum, that's how most people blow it.
Right.
251 million, 191 after taxes. You think that money can't go? It can go really fast if you don't know what you're doing.
you can also take the lump sum and buy an annuity.
Invest in real estate, guys.
Or you
I
can
don't
go
know what
see
the heck
Lori,
they're
you
talking
can get
about.
yourself some rental properties, have a little empire, get your mini Trump on, and you'll be set for life.
At
That's what I'm
190,
saying.
at $191 million, you can pretty much put it in a bank account and do nothing and live off the interest if you want to do that. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
ask you this, though, Dr. J.
Yes.
What's the first thing you're buying? First thing you're buying for yourself.
For myself, I would buy, you know what? It's so many things I don't need that I want. But I would say a house. That's the first thing. I'm calling Dr. Lori, and I'm getting like a 10-bedroom house
Woohoo!
somewhere.
And he's calling me.
And that's the first thing. I'm not a car guy. I'm not really a car guy.
I just bought my dream car. I'm good.
I heard that Johnny Depp had a $30,000 a month wine addiction.
Wow.
And that's what it is at $30,000 a month.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not into stuff like that. I'm not a techie guy. I just would probably produce my own show and make it network and bring you and Mike G with me, and we'll make all kind of money in doing the Strictly Business show for the rest of our lives.
We made it.
That's what I would do. What would you buy?
First thing I'd buy would probably be a
Say it. Keep it clean here, Mike G.
floor-length white mink coat.
Oh,
And I just
what
walk-
are you going to do
You
with
want like
that?
a pimp
And I just walk around with that thing all day long.
and a cane and a hat too?
Quite possible.
I'm not even going to ask anything more about that because I could go with so many places there.
So you want to be a pimp, Mike G? You got $300 million. You want to be a pimp?
I think the point of having that much money is you just don't care about anything anymore.
Dr. Lori, what you going to do since you're paid?
You know,
You're the most paid here, so
oh my gosh.
what are you going to do with a measly $300 million?
You know, I would buy my view house. That's what I would do. I'd buy my view house. I'd buy all my rental properties. And I would talk to a wealth advisor to see if I should take the money all at once, because my natural thought is I'm just going to take all the money and drop it in my bank account and then start dispersing as my wealth advisor would suggest.
Yeah, because you're going to have to pay taxes, whether you take the lump sum, and taxes can go up and down.
Yeah.
I'm not that shrewd, so I probably at my age would take the buyout, the 191, set up a nice trust for both my sons, and set my family up for life. I have a nephew and a niece, I have 2 nephews and a niece. I would just set up people. And I'm not going to be a heavy investor or anything like that. So there you have it. You want to chill, you want to take your time, you want to keep quiet, and you want to seek help, immediate help, all right, from an attorney or financial advisor, or call Dr. J. Call Dr. J and Dr. Lurie and Mike G. We'll help you out for a small fee.
That's right.
Dr. Lurie, give your advice. Not your advice, your information.
Hey, it's Lori Alvarez, and you can find me at 909-227-4196. Just call it, text it, whatever, or email me at lori@lorialvarez.net, and check me out at lorialvarez.net.
Well, that's going to do it for another wild and crazy ride in the Strictly Business universe this week. For Dr. Lurie, I'm Doctorj Lamar Gray. If you have questions, comments, or criticism, email me, drj@strictlybizshow.com, or hit me up on Instagram, strictlydrj. Thanks to our super producer, Mike Gary, Mike G, and the entire CRN crew here. And most importantly, thank you that log on or download every single chance you get. It's been a pleasure, and the pleasure was all yours. That was solid.
That was good.
So I'm just saying, what would you guys do if you got this money right now, like you want it? What would you do? That's an interesting question. I would love to hear your comments. Thanks so much for tuning in again. Have a fantastic holiday if I don't see you soon.